Before I let you guys hear from Derek, Mr. Olympia himself, I think that most of us, we play with our health in terms of not staying off, and not taking care of ourselves, not making sure that we get our blood work done, paying attention to markers and everything before we hop on something. I always say the bodybuilder is the most easiest people to manipulate and say water to for whatever reason that, oh, it's going to make you big without even doing the proper research before they hop on it. Please, try as much as possible to get your blood work done, know how your body is doing, especially in the inside before you jump on anything. If these guys are the top of the top, these guys are the pinnacle bodybuilding is taking this thing serious. So tell me the reason why you shouldn't take your health serious. I think health is wealth, right? The reason why we all we all want to look good is because we want to look good, not just to look good on the inside and on the outside, but also to look good in the inside, so don't forget it. Everything that goes wrong in the inside, you're gone, because the outside means nothing if the inside ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Like, your house cannot be on fire and you try to go rescue somebody outside. So you have to make sure your fire is being put off first. So with that being said, listen to Derek, Mr. Olympia himself. And please don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment.
So prep just started 10.5 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia this year. As you all know, I like to get my blood work done pretty frequently, but always at the beginning of a prep, coming off of, the past few weeks of an off season. I feel really healthy. I feel really good, but that doesn't always mean that you're in optimal health. I believe that my blood markers are going to come back really good, but I just want to make sure anyways. And if you're not feeling 100%, you feel a little off, you definitely should be getting your blood work done. For me, like I said, I always like to start a prep off getting my blood work done when I feel good and we're about to really ramp things up and start training really hard and doing what we got to do to get ready for the Mr. Olympia. So I'm going to do blood work now, and I'll probably do it again here in a few weeks, especially depending on what the blood markers say when we get them back, the results. If things are off, then I will want to correct those things quickly and then come back a few weeks later and check them again. So here we are, getting blood work done.
I'm just looking at Regan updates. I just want to ask a genuine question, right? I think Regan has a beautiful structure. He has a beautiful physique. And the thing is, Regan legs, for some reason, just keep downsizing. 2 years ago, a year ago, Regan leg was bigger than this. So I don't know what is going on, if he has some injury he's not talking about. What do you guys think? This dude is low-key gigantic as usual, but the front look good. I think Samson is really pushing this dude hard to really, bring that condition, because Beast-wood is not, for him, is not size. It's just condition. If he can nail that condition, he will be a force to reckon with. He will be a force to reckon with, folks. Like, look at that legs, the striations, everything. I think if he can just bring that back in, I think all he's just needing, they show his condition. I don't think with this, if his back look great, I don't think Soldier would be able to beat him. Except, Soldier comes in crispy, and I think that's the only way he will lose to Soldier. But if his back is solid, look at that arm. This guy is just like, wow. I think, bodybuilding is in good hands. What I mean by that is the guys that is coming up, bodybuilding is going to be in good hands, because these guys ain't playing. The structure just get better and better and better. Look at that legs, the tractions in the leg, the small waist, the wide lats, the arms, the forearm, the delt is ridiculous. Look at that calf. Jesus Christ. They say black guys don't have calves, but that ain't true though. Look at that dude's calves. Yeah, his high chest. Yeah, we know that his hamstring need a little bit of work. When I say this, I'm only comparing this dude to the top of the top. I'm not comparing to all these mediocre bodybuilders. When I mean mediocre, I don't mean no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So look at this guy. Arm. Jesus Christ. Bicep. Tricep. Forearm. chest. I think, yeah, the only knock on him when it comes to his chest is his pec need to be filled out more, especially when he do large spread. For some reason, his upper chest just seems to disappear. And that is not, I think with time, that will come with time with muscle density and a lot of that. Yeah, I think his condition is way better. Like I can see traction is in his glutes, hamstring, more dog than calving. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a threat. Soldier gotta bring you. Soldier don't bring in, it's gonna be a problem. Beast-wood is gonna walk away with his title and punch his ticket to Mr. Olympia. And he's already in Europe and he's training with Samson. And from UK to Europe, it's just a trail, and he's there. So yeah, he is really, really, really on money. It's just gonna diet it in and bring it. And this dude is gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be hard to beat because Soldier, I don't know. Jesus Christ. This is the guy a lot of people ain't talking about. Like, I like to talk about people like other China wouldn't like to talk about. This dude leg is bananas. Like, his leg is so full to the point that it's full all the way to his waist. I've never seen anybody that has this type of leg, like all the way to his waist. It's not Photoshop. It's not Photoshop. Look at this guy's leg. Jesus Christ. Man, I can't, I really want to see what this guy is going to do in Mr. Olympia this year. I think the only knock on him is just going to be his back. His back as in, is not as perfect as his front, but this is going to be really, really, interesting this year Olympia because, that, like, if Beirut can show up, if Ahadi can show up, that's 3 spots. Right, open in top 10, and Hunter is not doing Olympia. That would be 3 spots open. So it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy. And this guy, for me, I think this guy can shock a lot of people and beat guys that everybody think like, oh, they're top 10. I see this guy probably finishing top 6, top 7, top 8 for sure. I think can he push for top 6? I wouldn't be surprised because if you bring his condition in with this size. He's going to be hard to beat. Like I said, the only knock on him is going to be his back. That's it. And most of the guys in Olympia right now, I think the only person that have a back that is untouchable is Derek. Everyone else, it's not great. They all have okay back. When I said that, I'm saying comparing them to themselves. I'm not comparing these guys to a regular bodybuilder, right? So I want you guys to understand that. Look at his legs. Man, this guy leg is one of the best. This is the reason why I said the guys that is coming up behind Samson, Hadi, Derek, Nick, they are great. They're gonna be great. That's why I said a open bodybuilding is gonna be in good hands because these guys that is coming up, they are freaky as hell. They are freaky. These guys ain't to be played with. Bodybuilding is in good hands. Right now, if you take the top of the top out, trust me, bodybuilding is still going to be interesting. We're not going to feel like, we miss anything. Take Hadi out, Samson, Derek, Andrew, what's his name? Martin Fishwater, Nick. Just take these guys out. We're still going to have a stacked lineup, Mr. Olympia. I was really happy to see this too. It's like my wish come to pass because sometime like this year I said, oh, I would really like to see these two, pose together in the same stage, and it really happened. These two guys are the best of the best when it comes to bodybuilding posing, right? These guys are something else. These guys take bodybuilding posing to the next level. They take it back to, the 80s, 90s, because those guys were really, really, great in terms of posing and stuff like that. These two is really the best of the best when it comes to posing in bodybuilding right now. And I think everybody should mimic these guys and make bodybuilding great and greater and greater. This dude, I think he's doing Italy this year. In a couple of days from now. He's so big. Now I know why he moved to class. Well, that's why now I know why he moved to open. You know, like you said, I've been saying it. This is why, like Mike, like Ramon, this guy need to move to open because there's no need to suffering yourself and putting your kidney and everything on the line just to make weight. Why you can just go to open and grow, right? So I think if I'm in that class, I'm struggling to make weight like that. Trust me, I'm not gonna be there. You know, I'd rather just go to where I can really train and eat as much as I want and train as much as I want and not worried about, oh my God, I'm too big. I can't do this. I can't do this. As long as your body want to grow, that's just you look at Keon, his body want to grow, move, go to where it financially makes sense. You know, guys can make top five is better than you make more money, more recognition than you winning classic. You know, you make more money than it. Because look at William Bonac, for instance. When the Bonac moved from open to classic, if Bonac were in 212, he would have won like maybe 6-7 titles. But him moving to open helped him a lot because guess what? Financially, it was a smart move. It was running up Mr. Olympias, multiple Arnold titles, multiple pro show wins. You know, so sometimes you don't need to shoot yourself in the foot trying to like make weight. And when your body want to grow, you are just hindering yourself. Financially, you're hindering yourself. You know, growth wise, you're hindering yourself. So the time your body is giving up, that's when you want to make that move. It just makes no sense. So look at this comparison, right? But don't get me wrong. This picture on the left of Earth was taken on the classic stage. So this is not what Earth looks like right now. He's way bigger than that now because he's moving to open. So when you look at this comparison, I would really like to see this comparison. It's going to be awesome because I believe both of them, they are doing Italy in a couple of days from now. So you can tell me, like, I don't know if First leg is going to be, you know, big enough to compete with these guys, but we don't really know what he look like right now because we're not seeing any update. I think he just want to keep everything on the wrap, which is very, very important. I know, you know, YouTubers also want to see content and stuff like that, but at the same time, that's his career, that's his whole life, that's his livelihood. So if he chooses not to put out the content, you know, at the end of the day, we're still going to see anyway because he's still going to compete. He's still going to be on stage. It's not that he's retired. So I would really love to see this guy, comparison and how they fare against each other. And please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. It is very, very important because that's the only way you guys can support me. If there's any video you guys want to see, it make it a lot easier for me. Just leave the suggestion in the comment section below, and trust me, I will do it. And share it, comment, and you know that's the only way the algorithm can, you know, put my video out there for other people to see and just, you know, and also like. So with that being said, folks, for those of you that haven't subscribed, that watch my content, please subscribe because YouTube is telling me that a lot of people watch and they don't subscribe. Please, you know, it doesn't take anything from your pocket. It's just a subscription, right? Subscribe is free. Like is free. Thank you. This is the reason why I always tell people, like, if you truly want to develop your back, right? Tibia roll, bend roll should be your best friend. I say it again. Tibia roll is what he's doing right now. It's called tibia roll. Bend roll, deadlift should be your best friend if you want to build that thickness in your back. Stop doing all these crazy angle shit. Put some weights on that bar. Leave that shit. Control it. Trust me, your back will grow. Stop making excuses. Put in some work. This is one of my favorite. That's why go to my Instagram page. You see me do this a lot because I love it. You know what I'm saying? So do not get it twisted. I'm a professional bodybuilder, classic guy myself. So I'm not some random dude that just talk about bodybuilding out of my ass. You know, that don't even know what it takes to really, you know, bust your ass year in, year out and turn pro, compete in the pro stage and, you know, try to get qualification to Olympia, stuff like that. So you have to really put your body under this weight in a very smart way. So like I said, yes, put some weight on that tibia rolls, put some weight on that bend roll, put some weight on that deadlift and build your back. Trust me. Please guys, subscribe, share, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.